Yo, what's up everybody, it's your boy Maski again, back with some more videos. This time, I'm gonna be playing Tyranny. Now, for those who don't know what Tyranny is, it's basically a very Pillars of Eternity-esque game. Pillars of Eternity I played a long time ago, but this was made by Paradox Studios, which is... I don't know how their recent games are, but I love Crusader games too. I love the Europa series as well as Hearts of Iron 4. I have played those games from Paradox. Paradox made Tyranny. I have never played Tyranny. I don't know how the game is. I believe these are DLCs of it. So yeah, we are about to play Tyranny. I'm gonna start off a new game. Now, I'm gonna play normal difficulty. I am hard difficulty is suited for veteran players of isometric RPGs such as Pillars of Eternity, looking for challenge, so like micromanagement optimization of stats through items, spells, abilities. Enemy AI is more efficient and uses ability more frequently. Better difficulty, enemy receives bonus to most stats. Wait, so like, does this? I don't want to know. I want to know if hard difficulty actually gives me bonuses, like enemies bonuses, because then I'm not taking it. I mean, if it doesn't give enemy bonuses, I'm more than happy to play on hard difficulty. I'm gonna check if Tyranny's hard difficulty gives enemy bonus. Give me a moment. Okay, so what I'm reading, hard difficulty doesn't really give any bonuses to the enemy AI. I am more than happy to go hard difficulty then, because it's fine if they don't have any bonuses. I like it when the AI has balanced like stats and everything, just like our stats, but is more efficient and like how they use abilities and stuff. That is fine by me. When the AI has stats that are far beyond their reach, I don't like that. That is just my honest opinion. That is how I like playing a game, where the AI is more efficient in how they do things. And that's what it says. Enemy AI is more efficient and uses abilities more frequently. I'm fine with that. I can live with the mistakes I make in hard difficulty then, because the AI doesn't have any advantage over me. That Trial of Iron, I'm not going to turn that on because it only allows one save. And if I die, it just means that my save gets deleted, and that is not great. Expert mode is, again, I'm not going to do it because there are some things in the game that I will be helped with because I'm playing the game for the first time. The only reason I choose hard difficulties, I'm very familiar with these isometric RPG games, and I'm totally fine with them. Let's go. Let's accept the Tyranny. Again, I've never played this game, but I have played similar games. If you guys have watched my Pillars of Eternity gameplay, I have played that.
For over 400 years, the armies of Kairos the Overlord have swept across the known world. All who stood against them fell before their might. Even the Archons, women and men of immense power, were forced to kneel, chained to the Overlord's will. Now Kairos' final conquest has come to our corner of the world, and two of the Overlord's armies compete for the honor of taking our lands. The elite disfavored, and the teeming horde of the Scarlet Chorus. The voices of Nerat, spymaster and archon of secrets, guides the fierce and undisciplined masses of the Scarlet Chorus. With each battle, the Scarlet Chorus grows stronger, as the defeated are given a simple choice: serve or die. Graven Ash, Archon of War and the Overlord's most loyal general, leads the disfavored. Though small in number, Kairos' ironclad legion has never met true defeat in open battle. Watching over the two generals is Tunon, the Adjudicator, Archon of Justice, eldest of Kairos' minions. Tunon brings Kairos' laws to newly conquered lands, aided by the Fatebinders, judges and executioners of the Overlord's laws. You are among the youngest of the court of Fatebinders when Kairos' armies came to our lands. How could we have known that the fate of thousands would rest in your hands.
Alright, we got our plot, basic summary of our plot, of what it's gonna be like. Damn, that's a well-built female character. Damn! All these female characters are well-built. We'll play as male character. I have seen the male models, it's iffy. I have a very skinny body, and I am tall, so that kind of suits me. Bit... Is there no color in between this and this? Because my skin color is kind of like in between this and this. I'll have to go with this one because I'm more towards the blacker side. So, yeah. There's no in-between skin color because it's like my skin color is between it, but there's not. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Let's start with this. I'll do it in the... I need thick eyebrows. I have really thick eyebrows. I think that suits me. That works. Okay. Facial hair. Right now I don't have facial hair. I shave it. Oh wait, that's normal hair. My normal hair is pretty long actually. Is there even longer? This one seems the closest. Yeah, that's yeah. I have pretty long hair. Just like that one. Right now I don't have a beard. I did shave like this. So I don't have a beard right now. I'm going for my character as I am right now. Hair color is... yeah, it's fine.
On the lookout. I'm injured, tired. See, good work.
No, I don't have that
I'll
one.
just hold on to this. That wasn't so hard. Moving cautiously.
I don't talk. None of these suit
Needless
me.
to rest. Soon. Found something. Heads up. We have come. You learn something every day.
I'll just go for this voice. Honestly, none of these voices suit me, so whatever. No tattoos. I don't have any tattoos. It seems like the closest I can get to my character because I don't know what is a character I can get, which is like the closest to what my character in game looks like. This is the closest I can get. Yeah. Alright, these are all female models I'm using. How did you join in Kairos' army? There's a war mage, there's a diplomat. I did plan one thing over this. I looked at the choices of anti I had and I thought of what would be the very unique approach. Now, through what I think my choices were, I'm gonna just check on my choices. I know I had my choices written out at the side. I'm gonna bring it up and I'll tell you guys what my choices are real quick. Okay, so these are the 4 choices I have. The Fire Wizard, which is a mage class, the Unstoppable, which is the warrior class, the Diplomat, which is a rogue class, and Archon of Stone, which is a hybrid class. So combine magic and melee combat, and Diplomat is more of negotiation and dialogue. Warrior class is Unstoppable. Now, in Pillars of Eternity, I went Monk class. I kind of don't want to be a close range character, I'm thinking, for this game. Because different RPGs, I kind of want to try different things with different RPGs. I don't want to play a close range for this, so that leaves me with Diplomat and Wizard. So, what I'm thinking is, if that's the choice that I have gotten, then I'm gonna go with Diplomat, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be a wizard who's a diplomat. Let's see, which spell do I wanna learn as a starter? A diplomat wizard, that's what I'm thinking. The starter spell I wanna learn, since I wanna be a wizard, not a healer type of character, a more damage inflictor, somebody who deals high burst damage. I'm thinking either Frost Spell or Shock Spell. Shock Spell deals more damage. I'm gonna go pure burst this time around, so I'm thinking Shock Spells should be my way to go. I'll be trained in Shock Spells. I also received training in Frost Spells. There, Atrophy, what does Atrophy do? It is a... wait, so I need to check what is... It's 10 to 15 shock versus endurance. -3, okay, that's more of a support. Like I said, I want to be a pure burst character with my magic. I am going to be a diplomat, but I want to be a pure burst character with magic instead. So I'm going to go with Frozen Grass, which will be frost versus magic, which will be 8 to 12 damage of frost. Okay, that is good. What will my banner be like? I liked one banner here. I believe I'd seen it. Which banner was it? Yeah, it was either this or this. I just like this. It's so cool. I like that one. I also like the color. This color scheme I'm totally fine with. What would be a more suited color for me? I like that actually. It's like a shade of black. Shade of black works fine. Because this doesn't change. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I like that actually. I'm gonna name that. I'm gonna name you Boom, because why not? Okay. So I'm a character who's a diplomat wizard. My wits give me strength, spell strength. My resolve gives me duration, endurance, will, and magic defense. My quickness gives me. Oh, that's actually really good. I'm gonna put 4 in this, 3 in this. Resolve I'm not that worried about because it's not the biggest thing. I'm gonna take some out from my vitality and add 1 and 2. Fitness, yeah, my vitality is pretty low, so that's totally fine. And my fitness is my accuracy and armor deflection. Yeah, I kind of need that. I cannot give up. I think I'm happy with it. 15 bits, I get plus 25 spell strength and plus 15 magic defense. My ability and spell cooldown has minus 12% already. And with time, I'm pretty sure we can increase this attribute. So I am more than happy with what we have. In fact, if I take away the resolve and put that into quickness, that makes 15% spell damage, or I can just add that to wit as well, increasing my spell. Oh yeah, plus 30 on that shit is gonna be so good. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Okay, weapon skills. I have 20 points in total. Lore is the skill is stronger because of okay. Lore skill determines a character's ability to decipher information put together clues and fragments of information. This is crucial for magic users who wish to learn runes to power their spells. Lore is also used in dialogue to determine what you know about the history. This is to trick. Obviously, I'm not gonna do that. Physical. I'm not that physically strong, obviously. Okay, so parry is just parry. Is there anything that dodge does? Okay. That's got it. So I have 20 points in total. I already have decent lore. I'm gonna bump it up to 45 just because I can. So that's one thing. I'm gonna bump this up to 40 and bump this up to 4. And then the rest I'm all putting it in magic stuff. There we go. I'm gonna put this here and then put this here to 46. I had more to lores because they're gonna be very lore effective characters. So yeah. Conquest. Selecting Conquest option will allow you to play through Kairos' conquest of the tier. Choosing how your character was involved in the invasion, this gives you the most control over the starting state of the game and how other factions will react to your character. Yes, I won that. So this will be just the intro. The first video is just going to be character
All the world has fallen to Kairos, and now the Overlord's eye is on the Tiers, our home, the last corner of the world free of Kairos' reign. 2 armies, the Disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus, march south from the Northern Empire, the last realm to fall to Kairos a century prior.
Okay, before moving on, this first video is just going to be character introductions. If there is any kind of intro to the game, we'll have that, and then main story stuff we'll start doing from next video. This was all about creating a character and everything, so just normal stuff. Alright.
In the early days of 428, Kairos' armies arrive at the Gates of Judgment, the mountainous border that we Tiersmen so long believed unassailable. Unable to agree on a unified plan of defense, the various leaders of the Tiers sit and wait for each other to deal with the conquerors, until it's too late.
Okay, nice. So this is our conquest map. In the conquest, you will decide a character's act during Kairos' invasion of Tiers, shaping the world through which you will adventure over the course of the game. Each choice you make affects your character and how major factors of the tiers respond to you. Your decisions matter. Choose wisely. 428 TR, you're one of Kairos' conquests. Okay. Alright, here we go. The Bastard city stood on the northern border between Kairos' empire and Tyr, built upon a natural harbor to the crossroads between realms. The city was a nexus of commerce. To the Tyrs, it was the center of all wealth. To a northerner, it was little more than a backwater trading post. Its symbolic status as a gateway to Hong continent made it a natural first target to Kairos' future conquest. Circumstances were ideal for you to prove your worth as a soldier in Kairos' army. Taking the city would send a message to the rest of the tiers. Kairos' will is insurmountable. Okay. Named for its position between two realms and on the Boston city and surrounding ranches, wealthy employment cultures, and place of commerce. So this is a pretty good wealthy place. You wouldn't want your wealthy place to go. Okay, what is in the first major engagement of war, Kairos' army crossed the mountain established foothold. Both armies sent their forces to prepare the way. So the armies of Kairos join alongside the disfavored shrine. Okay. Aid the disfavored scouts. History would remember the Gates of Judgment as the first battle of conquest, but the real combat unfolded with the advance of units of both armies. Preparing for the coming war, the disfavored and the Scarlet Chaos each had a plan to infiltrate the capital city. Which army did you favor? I believe conscript enemy fighters for the Scarlet Chaos Scouts. You lend your skills to elite disfavored scouts to capture a border garrison. Craven Ash insisted that the early victory in the offensive would boost the morale of his troops and diminish the haughty overconfidence of the citizens. There we go. The Oathbound scouts identified a modest order to defend, collaborated on an organized attack, and to leave me uncoordinated and cut off from aid. You oversaw the preparations and offered your opinions and strategy. When clashing of swords and spears fell to silence, followed by the cheering of the disfavored scout, you were least surprised. Inside agent containing fire. Plus resident fire mage threatened the first flag of monk. I think as a mage this would be the more appropriate way to get. Fierce opponents in the Bastard city were mages of the school of wild brand. Too barbaric to use their power responsibly. The unbridled practitioners needed to be stopped. How do you trick the hot-tempered mages into a meeting? I am a diplomat. It makes sense. I would trick them into getting into them. So you trick the guild elders into meeting with the voices of Nerat. Archon of Secret. The Archon was notorious for his cruel and mysterious interrogation technique. The mages were never seen again. There are few who would describe what horrors the Archon of Secret visited upon his conquest. But the elder mages knew little of the Archon's reputation or met with him out of curiosity didn't matter. Once the flap of Archon's tent closed, none of them were heard from again, save for a strangled cry of alarm that ended just as swiftly. Leaderless, the school of Wildcat fell into disorder and their remaining members were slain by disfavored or conscripted Scarlet Chaos. Nice. Betrayal of Bastard City. Your tactics of infiltration placed you in the Bastard City ahead of the main army. Your work softened the city defenses for the arrival of Kairos' force, but you wanted a decisive gesture that would give your allies meaningful advantage. How did you assist in the fall of Bastard City? Duel the city marshal, incite a riot. Again, diplomat, which is great. Oh wait, this gives me that. Yeah, that was right. That was the right thing to do. Riot is the correct thing to do because again, even if I wasn't, I would have chosen it. Not chosen it because of the ability, but because of my character. My character is again a diplomat. As a diplomat, I think it's the correct decision to cause a riot, and my words are pretty effective because of my diplomacy skills. So, spreading the word of Kairos, you converted the poor and affected into a hidden army of Scarlet Chaos. Once the dust settled, the army managed to bolster their troop with these sleeper cells. It didn't take much to convince the Bastard city's downtrodden that Kairos was the superior power. You armed them with weapons and knowledge of the signal you would raise when the time was right. As the armies appeared outside the wall, you ignited a spark that fanned the angle into full-scale riot. The chaos that spread in Kairos' name weakened the city to such an extent that its inevitable fall was but a formality. Nice. Good job. Alright, Bastard City settled into a new state of normalcy with every town displaying Kairos' banner. The name was whispered alongside rumors of a decorated career to come. The armies divided into two fronts and migrated south. Sudan sent a word that you will join next frontier of Kairos' conquest, either as a judge and overseer of the settlement of Ledian's Crossing or a war advisor with the armies advancing into the realm of Judge and Overseer seems the right choice to me, so I'm going to go with Ledian Crossing. Because again, Diplomat makes sense with with how I go. Alright. Ledian Crossing I go to. What's my first choice here? Year 2 of Kairos' Conquest. Okay. Years ago, Ledian Bull founded a small merchant town at the intersection of ancient old walls. A pact between the settlers and a mercenary company meant that the caravans were able to travel without fear of bandits' bane. And the town thrived in modest inns. Ledian Crossing drew Kairos' attention for the iron deposits in the surrounding hills. With the region under Kairos' control, the northern Smite mages could set up workshops or refine ore and arm this favor with the finest of the world. The Arcan's secrets dismantled the mercenaries' support with a generous pride, taking Crossing in a bloodless victory. Tunon dispatched you to travel alongside Kairos' force and bring order to the region. So, iron must flow or the cult of Siren. Iron must flow for the people. Kairos' might mages worked day and night to create weapons. No one faulted their dedication, yet production was slow. Plans that came to light proved divisive. There we go. I don't know why I was having a hard time pronouncing it, but English is a hard language. To the disfavored and Scarlet Chaos, on one hand, many additional manpower is needed for fighters, though not forged. On the other hand, the celebrated weaponry of Kairos' army needed to be fiercely guarded. So, took the refugees, draw from the scholars recruit, or conscript a tribe of beastmen. So, if I go here, what do I do? Siren Archon of Song used to use her arcane charm to lure locals in to join in Kairos' army. As a patroness of Scarlet Chaos, her efforts were critical to constructing recruits. When an enthralled, disfavored soldier joined her cult, his company feared that the Archon was growing out of control. So either destroy Siren's cult or send Siren's cult to Vanguard. We're gonna go with this. I think conscripting the tribe of beastmen here is definitely the way to go. It's extra people, and it's also in my character again to get as much help as possible to make the city better. You conscripted help from the local tribe of beastmen. Their strength would more than offset their disobedience. This way it protested that savages have access to the secrets of iron, but their voices were few compared to the support of the Scarlet Chaos. Again, I'm totally fine with this choice because we need people on our borders to protect us. But the beastmen, they can work in the forges for us. So I'm fine with it. The Scarlet Chorus were overjoyed to learn of the beastmen's conscription and graciously lend their support to your cause. The local beastmen were subdued and yoiked to the iron-bearing wagon, where their boundless strength and tirelessness proved critical to the smart mages. This field grew agitated about exposing the secret of iron to savages. He attempted to allay their concerns, but your words fell flat before a stubborn, uncompromising audience. Can't do much. Listen, man, that's the best choice. Guardians do. Okay, armory. We're gonna continue with this. Since you aided the production of weapons, commanders of both armies lobbied for additional arms. They offered all manner of bribes to be next in line for fitting session with a master of forge. How did you select the iron plus fire? Choose disfavored. Remain neutral. Nah, we remain neutral here. We are not taking sides here. Using language left nothing open to interpretation. He let both the commanders know that bribery would not be tolerated in Kairos' military. That didn't stop either of them from seeking you out again, making promises of wealth and advancement if you showed special favor. Saying that enough was enough, you ordered both the commanders flogged in view of their arm. Let in pain and humiliation teach them where reason had failed. Good. Terry struck when a mercenary hired by the voice of Nerat injured a forge-bound artisan. Voices of Nerat, huh? Leaving him unable to practice his craft. Tunor ordered the mercenary to leave the city in hands of Kairos' more responsible servant. Only a token garrison could be left behind while the armies returned to the front. As a disfavored and Scarlet Chorus showed increased intention and hostility towards each other. Tunor decreed it best that only one force controlled the cross. Okay, who controlled the cross? We've been going too much Scarlet Chaos. Disfavored. There you go. Disfavored placed a modest garrison to the settlement of Ledian's Crossing. Though the force was larger, might be needed to police the small settlement. Putting the forge-bound iron-smiths became the brutal agenda of the defense force, as these magical craftsmen kept the disfavored region force suited in iron. Leaving the departure of Scarlet Chaos, citizens of Ledian's Crossing felt they got the these two burdens. He received word from Graven Ash thanking you for your decision. Forge-bound and their weaponry could not be entrusted to the walls of Nerat. Nice. That place is in favor of disfavored. Whichever is the next place we go to, we'll go in the favor of Scarlet Column. With the mercenary expelled and the Lydians crossing under new leadership, Pyrrhus' forces congratulated themselves and bringing order to settlement, clarity, productive flow of resources. Of course, the division the army front advances forward into tiers. Your skills were needed in the realm of Azure, Stalwart, or the Valum Citadel. Subjugate, conquering. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Stalwart. Let's go Stalwart. I like that. Alright, so we kind of have a circle going on. If you see, like a hard circle, we have a curve right now. There's one on the left, one on the bottom, one on the right. So there's like a curve going on. If you look at it, the realm of Stalwart was best known for its proud army, disciplined, courageous, and defeated on their home soil skill. And resolve made Stalwart a military power that Kyros's force approached with due caution. With certain positions, Stalwart had been largely safe from war, watching for 2 years as its neighbor fell to Kyros's force. On the dawn of the third year of war, Kyros's force were finally poised to invade the Stalwart Peninsula and subdue the tier's most vaunted army. So marching on empty or contentious sentence or this. Okay. Stalwart defenders burned their props as they retreated, leaving the invaders little to forage. Starving, the Scarlet Chorus mob raided from disfavored well-maintained supply lines, incurring casualties on both sides. What is the Scarlet Chaos or ordered this favor to supply It's both of you are different. Sorry, dude. I favored you a lot, but this I cannot favor. If you wanted, you could have just asked, but you raided, so that's against the rules. There was no excuse for allied armies to battle each other in violation of Kyros's peace. The disfavored rightly argued that they only had enough supplies to feed their troops. The Scarlet Chorus needed to better look after their own people. Agreed with their assessment, you had offenders staked outside of the Scarlet Chorus camp, left to send message that hunger has no shield from justice. I agree. That was a really bad choice. Better dead than beasts of Stalwart. Scarlet Chorus mages discovered a spell to turn beastmen slaves against their handlers. The army prepared to deploy this tactic elsewhere, but disfavored protested. The use of unsanctioned magical practices ran contrary to Kyros's law, and beastmen were considered too erratic to be relied upon. This one? Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one because it seems like it. I'm gonna go with the Scarlet Chaos on this one. You approved of Scarlet Chaos's new inversion and removed the technique and acceptable use of wartime magic. I mean, it's war. Honestly, it's better this way. The disfavored lambasted you for authorizing such a risky tactic. Kyros's army also relied on beastmen followers, and the disfavored argued such magic would inevitably unravel supply lines and logistics. The chorus, on the other hand, were emboldened by decree and considered you an honorable patron of arcane inquiry. Though the Scarlet Chorus struggled to maintain a presence in Stalwart, this magic for enraging beastman slave was used to bloody effect throughout the countryside. The Edict of Storm. The disfavored carved a slow, steady path in the heart of Stalwart and surrounded the enemy's massive fortress. With the main bulk of their forces defeated, the enemy leadership retreated to their mighty fortress, content to wait for the war. The Overlord answered their impudence with an Edict of Storms and Peninsula, the devastating spell that would endure for as long as the cowardly hearts of Stalwart's leader persisted in beating. Pleased by efforts, Tunan deemed you the proper representative to deliver Kyros's edict. Aside from being given a 3-day window to read the edict, you received no other. I think, yeah, let's go with Scarlet Chaos Chorus for this one because we went with disfavored. So, in an attempt to ingratiate themselves with the people of Stalwart, the Scarlet Chorus insisted that the warning be sent to towns and villages so that the people may be prepared for the horror about to descend on them. Actually, this is a very, very diplomatic choice as well. So that makes sense. Kyros's wrath was intended for cowardly regions of Stalwart, not those unfortunate struck in calamity of their leadership. I agree. As warning in advance of the spell would give local time to prepare for devastation to come. We are content to let punishment fall on innocent as lightly as Kyros's ruler. Comforted that you might yet spare lives, you broke the seal of Kyros's Edict of Storms and read the Overlord's incantation. Alright, nice. Nicely done. The clear skies darken as you read the final words of the edict. The flurry wind and rain whipped through the rolling plains and craggy chaos, turning rocks, uprooted trees, and hapless soldiers into hazardous sharp. Armed with a measure of foresight, you were able to remove yourself from the area before the storms were more strong. Over time, nearby communities told of cyclones consisting of thousands of soldiers' worth of limbs, spears, armor, and spells. What's more, the weather showed no signs of dissipating. Yeah, we have a very it's a triangle. It's literally a triangle. Yeah, I'm happy with how this went. I'm very happy with how this went. So that was the introduction, actually. Now we are about to get into an actual
The year
game.
is 431, and Kairos' invasion has shattered all major opposition in the tiers. The Younger Realms, the Bastard Tier, the Free Cities. All who defied Kairos lay broken by battle or bowed in surrender. The two armies of the Overlord, the Disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus, now control our lands. But our will is not yet extinguished. Not entire. In the Valley of Vendrian's Well, those of us unwilling to bow to Kairos have banded together in defiance. Violating an oath of surrender from 2 years prior, we have staged a bloody uprising, murdering the Disfavored and Scarlet Chorus garrison in a midnight assault. With their main forces spread across the tiers, the Disfavored and Scarlet Chorus redeploy to Vendrian's Well to crush the resistance, but months pass with no definitive battle. As disagreement and discord paralyze the Archons, we bide our time and wait for our message of insurrection to spread across the tiers. The Overlord is not amused, and Kairos has one message for the Archons: crush the Oathbreakers or die. Kairos backs this threat with an edict, a magical commandment that can slay all in the valley should the order be ignored. The honor of proclaiming this edict fell to you. Sent across the mountains to Vendrian's Well, you carry the Overlord's edict to read before the Archons. As you finally make your way through the winding mountain passes into the valley, the ground trembles, and Kairos' magic seals the way behind you. You are trapped in Vendrian's Well, with Kairos' armies and the Oathbreakers. The only way to survive is to fulfill the terms of the Overlord's edict in any way that you can.
Holy shit, that's actually pretty good. Look at it. This game released a long time ago. Alright. First thing is first, I'm gonna save the game. And we're gonna end the video here because the video has already gone for almost 30 minutes. And I kind of want to make this like this was like an introduction and everything. Starting the next video, we might do like hour long, 2 hours long, depending on my editing and stuff. But this one, I wanted it to be just a pure introduction video, nothing else. That's the reason why I am deciding to end the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and next time when I come around, we are actually going to play the game. So until next time, peace out, boys.